Hey, fourth graders! We are ready to start tackling our abstract silhouette project. This is a great example that I like to show ahead of time. But now you're going to start your own. So I'd like you to write your name on the back of this black paper and then flip it over. You will then get to choose 4 different pieces of paper. They can be all the same color or all different colors and colors of your choice. And you will arrange them in a checkerboard pattern, just like so, with the corners touching, maybe rearranging them so that the combination or the order is something that you like. Then, using a small piece of masking tape, rip teeny tiny pieces and tape your checkerboard so that it doesn't move around. Each piece is about the size of your pinky fingernail. This will make sure that you can stay organized during class, that your checkerboard will stay in order, and all of your corners will stay touching just like we want. Now, you actually don't have to tape one of your rectangles down because you're going to start drawing on this one. Remember, the goal is an abstract silhouette. An abstract silhouette should not be recognizable. Think about curvy lines combined with straight lines, trying to fill the space, but not making it too big where it's too close to the edges. Once you're done and happy with your shape, you can cut it out and see if you still like it. Now, let's quickly go over some requirements for this project. You are going to want a mirror image of your silhouette on the other side. So one side of your project will have the cut out paper. The other side will have the negative space in a mirror image. Here comes the problem-solving part. You will have to figure out pencil lines because we don't want them on this project. So as you play around with your abstract silhouette and creating your image to look like a mirror image, you'll play around with either erasing your pencil lines, flipping your paper, or a combination so that your abstract silhouette looks clean and tidy when you glue it down. Notice how my red shape that I cut out has pencil lines on it, but it is indeed a mirror image of the black silhouette or the negative space on the opposite side. Here's an easy way to solve the pencil line problem. If you're okay with having symmetrical shapes, they'll kind of look like mask shapes, you can fold your paper in half vertically, draw your interesting abstract shape, then cut it out while it's still folded, and when you open it up, you can flip over both sheets of paper, your silhouette and your negative space, and you will be able to hide your pencil lines on both sheets. As you're working, once you're happy with your shapes and your cutout designs, you can carefully tape down your papers with small pieces of masking tape. This will help you stay organized and prevent ripping. This is as far as I'd like you to get on our first day of our abstract silhouette project. But before you get started, let's review what an interesting abstract silhouette looks like. Your goal is to make shapes that are not recognizable, but also shapes that are interesting. I would have to say, on this project, all the shapes look a little too similar. On the other hand, this final project has some really interesting abstract shapes that have pizzazz. Now, here's another thing I like to do. Let's troubleshoot here. Can anyone figure out the problems on each of these shapes? Some are glued on crooked, some are not very interesting, or they don't use the paper space very well. Some are not glued on touching corner to corner. That third shape is really big and it overlaps. And this last one shows pencil lines. So these are all problems that you can avoid with good planning, good craftsmanship, and of course, making your abstract shapes unique.